I'm Leonard Pigg with PiggS.
And I'm Klemann with PiggS.
I look at PiggS as like free market music. It's a bit more diversity. I'm not held to certain standards that a lot of terrestrial radio stations have to deal with. If I want to play New Order every session, I'll do it. Because I like their music and they've got a pretty massive catalog of tracks, and I like to play obscure things, B-sides, remixes. Having worked in terrestrial radio, I know that you have to stick to a certain format for whatever station, and next thing you know, it's like you're playing Boys to Men every hour. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with Boys to Men, but
Yeah, there is.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Just like for me, it's like repetition can be very annoying and very boring, and it's not going to motivate you to want to keep watching. Well, in this case, listening to the show. And we will be on 49 seconds and counting.
Oh no. We're counting down.
Countdown to Doomsday.
Yeah. Apocalypse 2011.
Yeah.
2012 came early this year.
All right. Happy Saturday. You are listening to the latest edition of PiggS. We are live on the air right now, coming from the cubbyhole in IUK, where we like to play tracks and talk smack. So we've got a lot of interesting things to talk about today, a lot of interesting tracks to play, and there's even a contest. So if you stick around and listen and do a little research, you just might win something. I'm Leonard Pigg, and of course, I have my co-host here, Klemann.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, yeah, always a pleasure. And let's get into this, man. Madness is what genius looks like to a tiny mind. That's a quote by Stephen Moffat. He's executive producer on Doctor Who, and he's written quite a few of the episodes, and he's writing a few for this season. And I don't know, I think sometimes when you're like people of higher intellect, they come off as very strange to others. They're not easily read, you can't kind of tell where they're coming from. And I've had people sort of misinterpret me in like amazing ways before. I mean, I think the default mode for me is people think I'm pissed off when I'm not, and I'm not always as mad as people think I am. I mean, I'm kind of a big kid at heart. I mean, like I said, I like Doctor Who. Got myself a sonic screwdriver when I was in Chicago. So there you go. Or fully extended. That's the 11th Doctor's screwdriver. But things like that, I mean, fascinate me.
Doctor Who jumps around. You've got steampunk, you've got straight science fiction, from what little I've seen.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Joe made a copy, the full season of Brave and the Bold, Batman Brave and the Bold.
Oh, wow.
So I got the whole first season. I don't think I've even seen the entire first season. Like, I've seen some of it here and there, but I think they're on their third season now.
Oh, can I help you?
I would need this if
we take
I was in the workplace, but
fortunately
fortunately and unfortunately, I don't have to worry about that right now. What always bothered me about college radio and kind of turned me off from it when I was in college and even after was just this sort of stigma that a lot of the music that they would play was just sort of, I almost want to say they kind of catered to sort of a stoner genre of people. They didn't really try to diversify. I mean, as far as my show, it's like you could be anything and probably dig something that I'm playing.
weren't elected to help the people. We were elected to make money, to become rich.
Yowza.
Welcome back, folks.
Yeah, we've been pondering the imponderables, and you know, I'm glad that you're here listening to us right now. Again, radiofreekokomo.org. It's through IUK. I mean, right now, you know, this is the ground floor. I mean, we're building up from scratch, really, as far as programming goes and such. I mean, there's like a sports talk program. There's me, you know, PiggS Pen. You know what? I think it's time for a contest. What do you think?
I think so too.
All right, well, damn it, I want to give something away. So, friends, here's an opportunity. I have a friend who happens to be the owner of a lovely shop called Comics Cube, located in scenic Kokomo, Indiana. Their hours are 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday. You should come check it out.
It's right over there on Sycamore Street.
Yeah, Sycamore Street. It's actually right across from City Hall, next to like this little park area. They got a big gazebo. It's a cool little area. You can go over there, you can ring the bell, because there's a big bell outside. People do it all the time. You can see the birds and the homeless people. Well, actually, the homeless people don't hang out in that area too much, but you know what I'm saying. Well, on the podcast PiggS Pen, we had this we had a trivia segment, which was something new we were trying, and we decided to talk to Comics Cube, of course, and they offered up a Herc #1 variant cover as the prize, and so I made the trivia Hercules related, asking what his mace that he uses in battle on occasion was forged out of. And so today's question is, in the Marvel Universe, what is Hercules' mace made out of? Now, you know, Thor has a hammer, Hercules had a mace. What is the mace composed of? So, the first correct answer on the IU Kokomo Radio Station Club site will be the international winner of the Herc variant comic book from Comics Cube. So jump on that at your convenience. But like I said, first correct answer is going to be the winner. Harvey had a store in, it was in downtown Kokomo on Jefferson and Washington Street. And he used to sell UCDs, DVDs, things like that. And just random books. I used to come there and pick up stuff every now and again. Judgment Night! Judgment Night! We are back. I want to take this time to acknowledge the passing of a really great person. His name is Harvey Hebner, also known as Cosmic Harvey. He was a business owner here in Kokomo. Really insightful guy. He was a good musician. He was a friend, a guru, a brother, a legend. And
Absolutely.
he passed away recently, and the world's not going to be the same without him. I know he's in a better place, but it's still definitely a hard thing to deal with. I mean, you know, it's when you lose somebody close to you.
Yeah. It's been tough on me. I know it's been tough on you.
There's so I definitely want to say, I want to dedicate this show, I want to Harvey, to his friends, to his family, to anybody that's ever had the pleasure of knowing this man, because he impacted a lot of lives, and he was a really good person, and I hope we can, you know, just only be inspired by him and by his memory, because I think the world needs more good people, and we just lost one, so that means the rest of us are going to have to pick up the slack, for better or for worse.
You could always get you used to living in an absurd world.
Yeah.
You know, never to be in a strange place, but not be afraid of it. I think that's a good lesson.
Exactly.
To take away from it. Don't let all the confusion and the chaos take you down that bad path.
And hey, Michael just answered, but he said adamantium. Oh.
It's adamantine.
Right.
Adamantine.
Oh, so close.
So close, but it's so far away.
Hey, we do have a winner.
Oh.
Michael King.
Let's see this.
Michael King. Adamantine is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Michael King, congratulations. If you get a chance, head on down to Comics Cubed and pick up your prize, because it is a very, very cool book. And with that said, again, I want to thank Sean Hilton of Comics Cube for providing us with a sweet prize to give away today for our little trivia segment. I want to just give congratulations to Michael King for being the winner of the Herc variant comic book. It's, you know, don't eBay it yet. You might want to read it first, Mike. So that's all I'm saying. I want to thank Grayce Gadson, our gracious producer. IUK, of course, you're listening to. Radio Free Kokomo. PiggS Pen is my show. I am your humble narrator and trash talker, Leonard Pigg.
Yeah, I'm Joe Klemann, the sidekick here on the show.
I don't even think of you as a sidekick. I think it's more like a team up than a sidekick thing. You know, you're definitely not a Robin. You're more of like, you know, you're more of a Batman than a Robin. Frankly, that's all I'm saying. But again, I am thankful and grateful that you've come to find this show and listen to it, and I hope you aren't too offended by the end of it, and you'll come back again. We've been doing the live shows on Saturdays at 4 o'clock on www.radiofreekokomo.org, and Monday through Saturday you can catch a rebroadcast of some of my previous programming, so you can hear other thoughts, other comments, and of course some cool music. This is Saturday, and I'm wishing you a great Saturday night. And remember, don't get caught.
Wasn't as amusing as the other one.
Yeah.
It's like,
Check the show out. You will dig it. As far as like college radio, it was always like, you know, back in the day, it's like, oh, we're going to play some more Dave Matthews Band. I'm like, God, please don't. Or we're going to play some John Mayer. Like, all right, that's fine, but again, college radio sometimes kind of pigeonholes itself because they're starting to mirror terrestrial radio.